Hello everybody, this is Nick speaking. Welcome back to another episode of EU4 as Naples. Last episode, we kind of ended in 500 different wars because allies kept calling us in, and somehow we survived out of it. We lost all of our manpower from it, but yeah, we did survive through, and apparently we are in a state right now where we are out of manpower. That is a thing. We are also waiting for Tech 13 here, or Tech 14, I should say. So we can grab that, and that gets us a little bit extra infantry fire in combat with. We also get the level 4 forts, which we will be upgrading, at least these guys up here too. You know, Genoa, Mantua, probably these two as well. Just so we can kind of, you know, prevent people from getting into our land as much as possible, because, yeah, people in our land is not good, and I don't like it. Okay, so we can probably move back up this way at this point. We do have some claims over here. Let's maybe try to get one on Cremona if we can. Take our tech here, and there we go, new cavalry. To now build Bastion. Oh, is that a boat? That's probably a boat. No. By the way, what's our boats doing? They need to upgrade. There we go. Upgrade all the boats. New trade boats. You need to upgrade? No. Trade boats do not need upgrading, just these boats. Also, you grab an extra boat. There we go. That's boats. And sure, prestige is easy to re-get, so... whatever. Savoyard Separatists in Milan. We are waiting for this truce to end with them in 1581 so we can try to sneak in here and grab Milan. That is one of the important things to finish this off. And you know what, we'll do that, and then we're at 40 development in Rome. There we go. Yeah, we're developing our land pretty well here. I think, yeah, Venice and Rome are both at 40. Naples is almost to 40. I could put a few more points in there if I wanted to. Yeah, let's put a few more points into Naples. There we go, get you up to 40. And how far away? We're 6 years from Diplotech. That is 10 years. We just took one, though, so yeah. Yeah, we'll just take the tech penalty for now, since it'll be a while. And besides, we can just put some points into the idea group in the meantime. Burghers. Burghers can have influence. Burghers can give me money and some points. Nobility can give me some points. Thank you. And that is some... We have that claim, we have that claim. Okay, sounds good. 534, I like that, seeing that. I need 35 to make this claim. And you think, yeah, take Cremona and then Milan, that's gonna be our path there, and Hungary ended, Ansbach, Austria, Regensburg, Savoy. So if I wanted to, I could take Nice right now. Then I think I get a free claim on it anyways, so I think Nice is one of them I get the free claim on when I form Italy. And next time we should, yep, there we go, claim. And Cremona to Milan, and that's basically our path here. Is what I want to do. Whether that is what I do or not. They've not got their alliance back with France yet. So that's good. And trade protection against Provence, trade protection against Morocco. Trade company, yeah, trade company over here in Umbria was a good idea. And with the plantation, yeah, plantation in Naples. Naval equipment manufactory. This actually looks good up here. Don't have weapons manufactories yet. And, sure, I'll take some prestige for a little bit of money. Especially when I'm earning so much. That's one of the big things about this. Do I truce break? Break truce, that give me 5 war exhaustion and night. Oh, it's aggressive expansion, right? Right. I always forget the aggressive expansion part of that. Alright, we also need to upgrade the forts when we can. And that's our next idea. It's cheaper, easier recruitment. I think we can wait on that one, because morale is a little more important. Plus, we get better units, too. And tactics. Oh, we lost a general. I'm sorry, I was just reading something there. Didn't mean to be quiet all of a sudden. I was just seeing, like, okay, what are the things we can do right now? And since we're still doing this, we might as well take claims. Also, France has these claims. So they probably got the mission to go for Savoy. That's why they declared that war. And I think we'll just go for the level 1 again. And you know what? Caravan power and extra merchant. Sure, we'll take that. Extra merchant is going... I always think extra merchant makes sense here. Transfer. And that will go to Genoa, yep. So we're basically taking that trade power and sending it all up here. I like that. And yeah, yeah, just kind of, you know, doing the money thing. It's kind of nice. Just keep building manufactories. So I can make even more money. 30 ducats a month. I mean, that is pretty awesome. And there we go. We're 2 years ahead of time. That's what? Base is 600, be 630 for us to take it. So we're spending 30 points for advantage in tactics and morale. Well, we're not at war right now, and we're not planning on being in it in the short term. Oh, yeah, we are. Never mind. We are planning on being in war in the short term. Okay, let's take that tech now. We'll get our new guys here. And I think let's go for the Mauritian infantry. A little bit more rounded there. We get more fire on them. Definitely have them That, and yep, I say that looks good to me. And our queen is benevolent. Okay, let's send you up into here. And one more tick. Yep, there we go. Slow you down a little bit, and we're going to declare for Cremona here. And Milan, do you even have an army? Milan, 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 Milan. It's not in order. Milan, M. Milan has 15. Yeah, I can take that by myself. So we'll declare for Cremona. And Provence has Milan here, so... What did Provence declare for? French will conquest a Cuneo. I can call France into the war if I want, but not now. I can't go, I can't get to Piedmont? Apparently not. Well, I guess let's go siege Cuneo then. Okay. You're the two sieger, so you go over here. You go. You go there. Okay, well. Oh, hey, you're gonna give that one up? Okay. Nope. Not giving it up. Let's go to Nice here. Or not, because we can't get there either, because, you know, stupid fort mechanics that the AI does not pay attention to. See. Okay, well. They're holding... Oh, okay, that's a thing. Okay, well, let's just go here and go here. And that's basically Milan dealt with. Shh. Okay, well, thanks for making that easy for me. And that was this leader we lost. I think that was our siege guy. Let's go. Yep, that was a sieger. Okay, we got a new sieger. Awesome. There we go. Bring him back. And since we have Cremona, we can take both of them. That will give us a coalition. Again. Coalition doesn't contain anybody big, though, and a lot of them are just barely there. Can you go Novara and Milan instead? No, that does the same. I have to take one of those two to get to Milan, so... more expensive. Sure. We have more money than we know what to do with. Sure, we can pay him a little more. And... disappointed there's, like, no really good... Oh, there's one that's good. And nobility or burghers? Burghers at 50, nobility at 45. Burghers losing loyalty. Sure, that one would probably result better. And we can take some manpower from it. Okay. And we can build more. We can build even more. Oh, and somebody apparently just took attrition. Burghers are disloyal, of course. You don't need to go home. Okay, and siege. There we go. Siege of Parma's done. And, yeah, free stability. And there's Siege of Milan. So that's 100%. We take those two, take all their money. You can get rid of your Corn Verona. Release... No, don't release Parma. End your rivalry, so we can get some prestige out of this. Yeah, and then we really only have to wait, like, what, a year here? Yeah, it looks like most people are going to be at either 52 or 55, so it would be at most, like, a year here, so... Yeah, okay. I think that seems fine. That's the last province we need to get the, you know, whatchamacallit. And we have truce with Milan. Savoy is too small to do anything. Ferrara is too small to do anything. Montferrat's too small to do anything. Bavaria... Yeah, these are mostly all one... Okay. They're all mostly one province minors. Yeah, we'll just, you know... We'll just take the land and call it good. Call it ours. Yep, and then once we get this chord, we get to click the button to become Italy. Get to click the button to be Italy. And that gives us, I think, claims on these two. Ferrara here, the other two of Milan, Montferrat. I think it gives us on Nice, Piedmont, and Cuneo here. That was our consort that just died, which, yeah, who cares? It's a consort. And then I think it might give us on these three as well. It's the Italian region, so we find the regions map mode here. Regions, where are you? There you are. It's going to be all of this pinkish stuff, so yeah, these two and this stuff up here. And yes, it would be those as well in the Belarus. I guess I get Von Belarus and Malta as well. I'm not too sure about those ones, though. I know the rest of them for sure, but I'm not sure about those two. And also, we don't need to do that anymore. And let's see, France, improve relations. Austria is hostile, sure, improve relations with them, and we'll improve relations with the Ottomans again. There we go. Get the improving relation thing going again. And Austria has the Evangelical Union. So yeah, that means this is fired. And France and Commonwealth have, of course, picked opposite sides from one another. There we go, we proved our legitimacy, apparently. Remove Montferrat from the map, reduce overextension, or protect our brethren in Coney. Where's that? Oh, okay. Yeah, move Montferrat, because that'll be an easy one, I'm pretty sure, because they're one province minor that everybody desires. And there's Milan. Okay, are you ready? Are you ready for it? Now... I like the cheaper tech cost. You know, I kind of want to figure out what the Italian ideas are before I click this button. So you know what, since we're like right at the end of the episode, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to figure out what to click here, and I'll, you know, do that off camera, I guess. I'm kind of thinking, because I like this, and this, and this. Actually, I like my ideas, but also, why did the thing to form Italy not fire here? Do we need to own all of Italy? Is that the achievement? So, no, okay. Says I got it. The game says I got it, it just didn't pop up, apparently. Okay. Well, I formed Italy. Hello, Italy. How are you doing today? Now, what I can do is try to grab a few other achievements if possible. Like, I think there's a Reformed Center somewhere close here. Yeah, we got a Reformed Center here. Protestants are all up north, so I don't know if that one's doable. That one's just, I hope I never get that one. Different states in your country with... See, I mean... I don't know what else I would go for here, but... It's an interesting idea to try to maybe go for a few more of these. And actually, that just means the HRE needs to not exist. Less than one member of HRE, and HRE does not exist. Yeah, so... If... That's an interesting thing. Yeah, I mean, there's not really much else that could be done here. It's more just whatever I want to do at this point. So, yeah. I mean, there's always the whole, I could try to unite Rome thing, but I think we're a little too far along to try to do that in Ottomans. But yay, we're here. We're here, we're doing a thing. Let's bring up the internet. Okay. Let's see. Italy. Ideas. E4. Let's find out what the ideas are here. Wiki, are you gonna tell me? There we go. 20% global trade power, extra improved relations, cheaper stability, infantry combat ability, galley cost and combat ability, national manpower, national tax, yearly prestige, cheaper core creation, and fort defense. As opposed to cheaper tech. You know what? We're gonna do it. There we go. We have Italian ideas now. Sure. Go for it. We're Italy. We have Italian ideas. And as Italy, we are a Habsburg. That's a thing. And we apparently also need to pick a rival. Hi, Austria. How are you doing today? And yeah, I have the claims on what the... And yes, it does. It's all the Italian region. Okay. So I've got some claims on Spain. I got some on Austria here. I've got Ferrara, Milan, Montferrat, Provence, and Savoy. Savoy is probably going to be the easiest. Savoy and Austria. Ravensburg has stupid one province miners. Ferrara has nobody. So that's probably going to be our next war here for Ferrara. And that is... Oh, we have permanent claims too, so... We don't have a time limit on taking it. That's awesome. But it's also going to do it for this episode. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!